What if the secrets of our planet's past aren't entirely our own? Imagine stumbling upon evidence that hints at ancient visitors from beyond our world. Clues so mysterious they challenge everything we thought we knew about Earth's history. From maps that seem to predate modern exploration, to petroglyphs that might depict otherworldly encounters, these intriguing pieces of evidence are just weird enough to make you question the origin story we've been told. Starting off this list in our number 10 spot, we have the Kimbaya gold artifacts. In the lush jungles of Colombia, the Kimbaya civilization left behind a legacy in the form of exquisitely crafted gold artifacts that are just as mysterious as they are beautiful. These pre-Columbian pieces, including ceremonial items and intricately detailed figurines, bear designs that seem to map the cosmos. Spirals, star-like motifs, and geometric patterns that defy simple explanation. One particularly captivating artifact is a gold poporo adorned with carvings that some interpret as a record of astronomical events, possibly indicating a sophisticated understanding of celestial cycles. The level of craftsmanship and the symbolic depth of these designs suggest that the Kimbaya might have been inspired by knowledge beyond their earthly experience. While mainstream archaeologists credit these artifacts to the rich cultural and ritual traditions of the region, a growing number of alternative researchers argue that the iconography could hint at contact with an advanced, non-human intelligence. The Kimbaya gold pieces thus stand as a glittering mystery, a silent testament to a potential cosmic connection in ancient times. Next, we are talking about the Dogon's celestial wisdom. Deep in the heart of Mali, the Dogon people have long captivated researchers with a celestial lore that hints at contact with beings from beyond our world. Their intricate mythology includes surprisingly specific details about the Sirius star system, most notably an unseen companion star, Sirius B, which isn't visible to the naked eye and was only confirmed by modern astronomy in the 20th century. According to Dogon tradition, their ancestors received this advanced astronomical knowledge from otherworldly visitors, a claim that has sparked debates among both anthropologists and alternative theorists. The precision with which the Dogon describe orbital patterns and the existence of an invisible star has led some to wonder if their insights were the result of a careful, long-term observation, or if they were indeed a cosmic gift. While mainstream scholars argue that such knowledge could have been derived from generations of stargazing and oral tradition, the striking accuracy of these ancient records continues to fuel the mystery of whether Earth's early inhabitants had contact with an extraterrestrial source of wisdom. Next, we are talking about the Klerksdorp spheres. Unearthed in the sedimentary rocks of South Africa, the Klerksdorp spheres are small, polished objects that look almost too perfect to be naturally formed. Ranging from a few centimeters to over 10 centimeters in diameter, these spheroids exhibit features such as precise symmetry and smooth machined surfaces that have led some to question their origins. While mainstream geology attributes their formation to natural concretion processes over billions of years, a faction of researchers finds the uniformity and craftsmanship a little suspicious. They point out that the sphere's surfaces bear marks and patterns reminiscent of deliberate shaping rather than random erosion. Could these spheres be remnants of an ancient, highly advanced civilization, or even artifacts left behind by extraterrestrial visitors? Next, we are talking about the Baalbek megaliths. Nestled in the Bekaa Valley of Lebanon, the ruins at Baalbek are home to some of the world's most imposing megaliths. Among these are the Trilithon stones, massive blocks weighing in excess of 800 tons each, with joints so precise and surfaces so finely finished that they defy easy explanation. Local legends and modern theorists ponder how ancient builders, armed with primitive tools, could have shaped and moved such enormous stones. Some propose that the engineering techniques required to quarry, transport, and precisely position position these blocks might have been shared with or directly influenced by beings with superior knowledge. Intriguingly, detailed examinations of these stone surfaces reveal patterns and textures that, to some, resemble cosmic motifs or even mathematical precision beyond the era's capabilities. While conventional archaeologists attribute these marvels to ingenious human innovation, the sheer scale and precision of the Baalbek's megaliths continues to fuel speculation about the possibility of extraterrestrial intervention in our architectural heritage. Next, we are talking about the Piri Reis Maps Antarctic mystery. In 1513, Ottoman Admiral Piri Reis compiled a map that continues to mystify scholars today. While the map accurately charts parts of Europe, Africa, and South America, its most baffling detail lies in a fragment that seems to depict an ice-free Antarctic coastline, decades before Antarctica was discovered. This peculiar portion of the map displays intricate coastal curves and natural features that closely match modern satellite images, prompting some researchers to wonder if the map's source material came from an advanced civilization with aerial recon capabilities. Could ancient mariners have had access to knowledge far beyond their time? Some fringe theorists even suggest that the map hints at extraterrestrial influence, fueling a debate that blends historical mystery with a little bit of cosmic speculation. Next, we are talking about the Dendera Light. Deep within the Hathor Temple at Dendera in Egypt lies an image that has earned the nickname the Dendera Light. At first glance, the carving appears to depict a serpent-like creature emerging from a lotus flower into what some interpret as a glowing, bulb-like structure. To conventional Egyptologists, this is merely a symbolic representation of ancient Egyptian cosmology and fertility. However, a closer look reveals details that ignite the imagination. Subtle hints of an object emitting energy that resembles an electrical arc. The shape and contours of the image have led some to argue that it might be an ancient record of advanced technology, perhaps even an early form of illumination, an ancient light bulb. Though skeptics insist it's just creative iconography, the precision of the engraving and the oddity of the design continue to stir debates about whether ancient Egyptians might have encountered and recorded the workings of a power source far beyond their known technological repertoire. Next, we are talking about Göbekli Tepe's carvings. Discovered in southeastern Turkey, Göbekli Tepe is an 11,000-year-old temple complex that predates agriculture by several millennia. Its T-shaped pillars are adorned with intricate carvings of animals and abstract symbols that seem to stretch the limits of what early humans were capable of imagining. Some of the carvings exhibit shapes and patterns that resemble celestial motifs, leading a subset of researchers to speculate that they might represent early attempts to map the stars or document encounters with beings from beyond. The site's circular enclosures aligned with key solar events such as the solstices further suggest that its builders possessed a sophisticated understanding of astronomical cycles, knowledge that could have been passed down from a lost, possibly non-human source. Next, we are talking about Tassili N'Ajjer's alien petroglyphs. Deep in the Algerian Sahara, the Tassili N'Ajjer Plateau is adorned with over 15,000 petroglyphs that chronicle life, rituals, and the mysterious imagery of its ancient inhabitants. Among the myriad depictions are figures wearing helmet-like headgear with large oval eyes and elongated limbs, a very stark contrast to typical human portrayals. Some of these images even show figures with what appear to be intricate symbols or insignias, evoking modern ideas of spacesuits and futuristic technology. While most scholars interpret these artworks as expressions of shamanistic visions or symbolic representations of spiritual beliefs, a faction of researchers argue that they might instead document real encounters with non-human visitors. The sheer number and variety of these petroglyphs combined with their unusual iconography suggest a narrative that goes beyond myth and ritual. Could these rock drawings be the ancient record of a moment when Earth's residents came face to face with visitors from the stars? Next, we are talking about the ancient ancient Sumerian tablets. The ruins of ancient Sumer, particularly the clay tablets found in cities like Nippur and Uruk, have long fascinated both historians and alternative theorists. Among the many texts unearthed, several describe the Anunnaki, divine beings said to have descended from the heavens on a distant planet called Nibiru. These tablets detail encounters with gods who reportedly possessed advanced knowledge in agriculture, astronomy, and metallurgy. What's especially intriguing is the specificity of the descriptions: celestial maps, precise astronomical events, and even instructions for building monumental structures. For some, these accounts are nothing more than myth, allegories for natural phenomena. For others, they are coded records of actual contact with beings from another world. The level of detail found in these texts, coupled with the architectural and technological achievements of early Sumerian society, has led some researchers to ponder whether the Anunnaki were not gods at all, but rather extraterrestrial visitors who shared their advanced wisdom with our ancestors. And finally on this list today, we are talking about the Thule Papyrus. Among the most contentious pieces of alleged ancient alien documentation is the Thule Papyrus, a document said to date back to ancient Egypt that describes an encounter with a mysterious, fiery disk in the sky. Although its authenticity has been hotly debated and many dismiss it as a modern fabrication or misinterpretation, the text itself is rife with details that evoke images of advanced aerial technology. The papyrus allegedly recounts a time when a luminous, disc-shaped object moved across the heavens with mechanical precision, a description that echoes modern accounts of aerial phenomena. Proponents of the ancient astronaut theory argue that if the papyrus is genuine, it could represent one of the earliest written records of extraterrestrial technology, an encounter that predates modern aircraft by millennia. Skeptics, however, caution that the document's origins and context remain murky, urging careful analysis before drawing any definitive conclusions. Regardless of its veracity, the Thule Papyrus continues to intrigue and inspire, serving as a provocative reminder that Earth's ancient past might still harbor secrets that challenge our understanding of history and the cosmos. Alright guys, that has been our list for today. Thanks so much for checking it out. I've been your host today, Olivia Kozlowski, and I will see you again soon. Goodbye.